Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Ticker T, aka Tanuqi Bets, coming at you with the first video on the channel officially. Essentially, I want this channel to be about me kind of tracking my progress, investing here on Robinhood, right? Whatever personal sentiments you might have about Robinhood, I've taken everything into consideration and I deem it to be at least a platform for me and some of the way I invest right now, and it's the most opportune. As well as just being very easy to kind of use as a intermediate investor here. I do have accounts on Fidelity and Webull, which have quite a bit more to their name than what we have here, but this is really just the fun account, right? And so I think the journey here is going to be kind of following along, growing with you guys. I really want you guys to kind of participate and see what we can do, with whatever we have in our accounts, and kind of take that to, some kind of price target. As you can see here, kicking it off, we got beat today, right? I was heavily invested in AM's CCIV, which had its merger, and due to valuation things, kind of got knocked off its head, right? Completely slapped. And so, we're down around 14 grand today, not looking good. And so I think, it's a great opportunity to kind of show how we can grow and how everyone can recover. The market's kind of crazy right now. And I think, through some, smarter, kind of more quality plays, I think we can recover and then some, in a quite surprising amount of time. And so, yeah, once again, let's kind of, look at the portfolio and kind of go down and what we're in. So essentially, as you guys can see, we're a little bit under 16K here. That might fluctuate down or up in after hours. But essentially, what we're looking at, the different things I'm invested in, as you can see, getting absolutely beat over the head by CCIV. It's a complete dumpster fire. Hopping into here, I have 4 calls, at the $65 strike price, and they got completely decimated today, lost well over 90% of their value. Not good at all. I'm kind of just leaving these here to essentially see, if there's any way we can recover some of these funds and look towards another play. Looking at CCIV, as we know, it kind of got really shafted this morning to like somewhere around 32, 31. But at some point, people were buying back in. Really solid price here if you got in. Kudos to you. I think long-term hold, this is, of course, as we all know, a great term play. But as we kind of rode this up in the morning, we saw 43, and the contracts were worth a bit. They're a bit more healthy than what they are now. But at around this time, CEO of LUCID Motors actually went on some different platforms and announced that there'd be some delay for their initial production and release of some of their vehicles. And so that completely shafted the stock. And so, we're down here and we're sitting pretty darn bad. But we've recovered from worse in the past. I was part of the AMC GameStop fiasco, and we were down quite a bit on there, but we recovered several thousands in quite some time. And so, looking at that, we have a few other things going on here. I got shifty with it today. I really got shifty with it today. I had a lot more Sensonic calls that we were looking at. Sensonics is really looking to kind of make heavy strides in the diabetic sensory space, coming out with some really nasty technology, nasty in a good way, and are looking for FDA approval for their 180-day sensor in sometime in April, right? And so I made a huge bet on that play. Got absolutely beat today, and I saw, we were down quite a bit. We recovered. The stock price, of course, recovered after this kind of V shape here. But essentially, sold those so I can hop into another position here. I had around 46 calls at the time, sold those, and immediately dumped those into X1, right? X1 had a really nasty dip today. X1 is a 3D printing company that is ARK Invest, one of their top kind of securities in their 3D printing ETF. And so they were coming off a really high about a month ago, peaking at around $64. Excuse the garbage outside. It's Tuesday. Here we got a lot of, garbage picking up and whatnot. But yeah, X1, right? So we're pretty much looking at it. We're going along, and we put on a pretty healthy amount of contracts at this $40 and $45 strike price, around 6:37, 6:50 in the morning, and we kind of rode that out, and it's performing pretty healthily. We're getting a lot of gains from it. And so, we're hoping to have that help us recover, right? It's all about recovering right now. Likewise, we bought a lot of Carnival Cruise Line, right? This is a recovery play, as, COVID kind of, hopefully, fingers crossed, kind of dwindles away. A lot of the different stocks in travel and hospitality they're coming, pretty up, right? Like, they're booming quite a bit. If we're looking at Carnival, the past week, we're up 18%. On the month, we're up 33%. Same thing with airlines, right? If we want to check out, some of the other airlines that we've got going on here. American Airlines has been absolutely smashing it this past month, and the week as well. It's up 18%. So potentially, if you can get a good kind of price here, if you could find American Airlines somewhere under $19.50, I think doing an options play or actually snagging up some shares would be a good play. I think sometime in April, June, we'll see them run quite a bit more. I think this 45, right, this 34 and this 18, I think those numbers increase, right, by 10% each within like the next month and a half or so. And so give those a good look. And I'll be looking to try and get those on dips if I can. We're really trying to work with what we have within the confines of our account right now. And so don't have too much dry powder, but depending on what we profit and what we lose here, we might be able to shift around some funds. And so looking forward to doing that. Likewise, here in my portfolio, we have some Microvision calls. Microvision is, a company that is, really looking forward to coming out with some really awesome LiDAR technology for autonomous driving. But they also do a lot of other things in the AR and VR space, and they develop a lot of really awesome technology. I believe in the company a lot. Had to sell off a few contracts today to kind of hop into X1 so that we can recover, right? But I still wanted to keep a few contracts, and I bought a few more here for this 17, 15, and $5.05 strike prices, rather, all expiring in May. And the reason for that is that they have a presentation sometime in April showcasing their LiDAR technology. And we're expecting a huge boom there, as well as a potential buyout. And so we have those kind of secured right now. Got a few on a pretty decent dip. And so, yeah, that's pretty much support. We're licking our wounds from CCIV. We've got some pretty strong companies in the port. Hopefully we can grow, accordingly over the next few weeks, days, right? And kind of get this thing back to where it was. Traditionally, the account had around, 40K. Then we kind of got beat a little bit because of the previous kind of red days, and with CCIV, we really thought that we were going to smash that one out of the park, but we were the ones that got smashed. And so kind of, going forward, we're going to see what we're going to want to do here, and see how we can recover. But that's pretty much that. Once again, subscribe, like the video. We're going to be moving forward. We're going to, I'm super confident. Once again, we lost quite a bit before, but, we were able to recover thousands, tens of thousands of dollars into our portfolio, and we're going to do that again, right? So subscribe and make sure that, you're here along for the journey, and share what your favorite play, is that you're buying right now on these dips. Let me know. All right, cool. Tanuqi Bets, signing out. Peace.